Welcome to February 2017. Hope you guys had an amazing January so far. Quickly just want to say thank you so much for the comments, likes, subscribes, and shares. I am so blessed to just be able to do this. It's been amazing. It's been so fun, and I'm loving all of the feedback. So thank you so much for taking the time. It's looking really good for you guys. The shadow card, the theme of this reading is recognizing that we have everything that we need in order to fulfill our dreams. We have creative, amazing, optimistic, powerful, positive powers that is needed to kind of dance this dance called life. And as Libras, I know that you know the beauty of life. I know that you know the importance of dance, music, life, love, literature, cultures. I know that you guys know what I'm saying, so recognize that this is an amazing spread, and this is really just bringing everything to the forefront when it comes to our Libra qualities, okay? So it's feeling like February is really that time to get back into the Libra frame of mind. You know, Jupiter is still in Libra. We still have really good luck right now. We have amazing luck. So go out there, have fun. You know, yesterday I rolled up my rim on my Timmy's coffee and I won a free coffee. I'm like, yes, Jupiter and Libra. So we have good luck. So it's just really getting ourselves out there. And that's, for me, the hardest thing has been getting out there. I finally go out and I get sick, like, ugh. Anyways, point is, everything's looking really good for Libra. I'm so happy to read for you guys today. So I'm going to get started, okay? Situation for February, it's movement. It's movement for sure, but it's almost like backwards movement. It's wondering if maybe we should go back on our accomplishments so far and recognize where we've come from in order to humble ourselves. You know, are we moving too fast? Are we taking too much on? Are we being too forward? These are all questions that we're being asked to ourselves because our ego is really taking a hit this month. Our ego is really getting put into check. You know, something must have happened last month that really humbled you in a way. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing is totally on you, but definitely some backwards movement, backwards action, because it's time to start taking a look at what we've already accomplished and how lucky we've been lately, especially in this year and since Jupiter entered Libra. So we've been very blessed, and it's really time to take our fighting mask off. It's really time to take, you know, the mask that we put on when we're showing ourselves to others. Take that mask off and recognize that we've come a long way. We've definitely come a long way, and that's something to be very proud of, okay? So getting to that pride place, reveal that to yourself. You know, that's an obstacle and an aid, but once we can get more in touch with our spiritual side, with our abundant side, with our informant, with our analytical side, with our logical side, we'll realize just how balanced we actually are. And that came about during the new moon. Like the new moon that just passed in Cancer? No, sorry. New moon was just past in Aquarius. That new moon really did a lot for us. It revealed what we want, our ideas, our progressive thinking. It revealed that we want to come up with some new innovative ideas. That's what Aquarius brings to us. And we're also wondering if, because of the luck from the past, if this new idea could be feasible, if this new idea could work out. So definitely take a look back at what's been working for you and use that to your advantage. You know, Libras are they crave balance. So we can really find that balance through recognizing what we've already accomplished, okay? Because it'll give us that sense of empowerment that keeps us grounded. And from a grounded place, we're able to balance our lives a lot better, okay? Subconsciously, always thinking about finances, always thinking about the home and family and taking care of others. That's just what Libras do. The good thing is that this is subconsciously, so maybe it's not needed. Maybe it's just how you feel should be, but realistically, maybe it's not needed. You know, I was talking to a friend the other day, and I was saying that I don't deal with the money. I don't deal with our finances, and he's like, well, who takes care of it? And I was like, well, if it doesn't get taken care of, it really wasn't that important. You know, at the end of the day, if it doesn't get paid, then obviously it wasn't on a priority list and it wasn't that important. So that's pretty much what it is. Recognize that, yeah, we might think that we have gotta get this done and then this done and then that done. Those are minute details of life that in the grand scheme don't even matter. So there's really no point stressing over it, because what us stressing about money, especially when it comes to stressing about money in the home and family, it's not giving off a proper aura. Libras are so regal and poised and very like cultured is really a word that I keep hearing. Very cultured, poised, and just refined. And a Libra stressing about money, it doesn't go well. It just doesn't look right, because Libras are that beautiful, majestic, mysterious creature that walks into the room and she talks. She's a social diplomat. So a Libra, a social diplomat, worrying about money just doesn't work. Recognize, Libras, you're taken care of. You're always taken care of. Just take a look around. Like I said, look back. Reveal to yourself how much you've always been taken care of. Be grateful that we live in a society where we have credit cards, where when we have these lulls, we're able to put it on a credit card and pay it off later. Other cultures, other countries don't have that benefit. Be grateful that, we get our internet and then we pay, and if we don't pay, we get a late fee, but we still have our internet, like it's pretty incredible. We're extremely blessed, and it's only when we come from a place of gratitude and appreciation for what we've already been given that the universe provides more. Okay, I can't stress that enough. So sometimes it's really just a change of frame of mind. Okay, thinking that there's too much deceit, thinking that there's too much ebb and flow, there's too much change going on. You're very, like I said, very optimistic, very positive. Everything's doing very well when it comes to Libras, theme-wise, but still thinking like, is it going to last long? When is it going to change? Because right now I feel really lucky, but it can't last forever. And how do I harness this luck? Number one thing, which I always tell people, recognize that you were a ripple in time. So I'm so sorry. If a Libra is unbalanced, you're not serving the highest good of the world, of the universe. An unbalanced Libra is more detrimental to the universe than it is to yourself and your family. Recognize that we all have a purpose on this earth, and a lot of the times our zodiac sign is that in our life path numerology is really what we're here to serve. That's really what our contract is coming in. So as a Libra, we're here to be balanced. We're here to show people that in times of stress, there's still something to be grateful for. There's still a balance there. There's still a reason to show poise. There's still beauty in the simplicities of life. That's what we're here to do. So it's really time to get back to that frame of mind. When we're ruled, like Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus, which is all about beauty and tangible sensuality and things like that, all sensual nature. And because of that, we can feel... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh. Lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to move on. Sorry, Libras. Okay, you right now, immediately past. So definitely thinking more about the finances in a young way. Just kind of, not in a young way, but in a fresh way. Like maybe a change of your financial mentality has changed because you started to see the growth that's been happening around you, and you're like, well, where's my growth? Don't I deserve some sort of upheaval when it comes to finances that is on my doing, not based on the relationships that I have? Because it's another thing with Libra, we find the partners that are going to be able to balance us out. So if our finances are lacking, we'll find that partner that is able to kind of balance out our financial situation. Or if our spirituality is lacking, we'll find a spiritual person. We find the balance through relationships instead of just finding that balance within ourselves. So Libra definitely has started in the immediate past or in the present right now, started kind of rolling up their sleeves and realizing that the key to their salvation and their key to their freedom really is for them to own their own finances. And this is actually, I'm realizing, excellent advice for myself as a Libra, because like I said, I push finances to other people. I push it away like a responsibility is not mine, you deal with it. But it's really time to start owning finances. And a lot of the times it's really once you start making money based on what you love to do. And it's more of an exchange of energy. When I started getting paid for my readings, like, first day I cried. I cried. I looked in the mirror and I was just like, oh my God, Vanessa, I love you. Like, you just made me so proud. Like, it was incredible. And now money looks completely different to me. Money is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's a way to give and to take without feeling any of those karmic debts, without feeling indebted to other people. Listen, like, I do something nice for you. I put my energy out, you pay me, and then we're even. You know, and a lot of times I don't even take payment in the form of cash. I'll take payment in the form of, you know, a lunch or, you know, anything, even just a nice gesture. It'll be paid forward, but at least the debt is paid off. So like I said, Libra, definitely looking more at the finances and just feeling more proud about that, more proud about the finances that you've made so far. Future card, definitely around the full moon, which is February 9th, feeling more like a standstill, feeling more like you need to just take a step back and breathe a bit. We've been doing so well. We've been doing excellent. We are like, we pretty much make a wish and it comes true. We are just internally, like innerly, really building ourselves up, really nurturing ourselves, really really a lot of growth here, and the growth is being seen on the outside as well. Like, other people are noticing this growth, like it's changing the way that you look, and it's kind of, right now it feels like it's just like a safety pin, like it's not really concrete, like it just feels like this amazing feeling right now, and this world feeling, it can't possibly last, because as Libras know, everything is fleeting and everything ebbs and flows like the moon. However, if we can just take a standstill and just embrace the present moment, embrace the goodness that we have going on right now, we're going to be able to harness that a lot easier and bring it forward. Because when we're in the present moment, especially when we're doing well presently, getting in the present moment and not worrying about when it's going to end, and worrying about what it used to be like and now it's okay. If we can get in the present moment when it's good and get things accomplished in the present moment, it doesn't matter if life sucks in 3 months, because the work that we're doing now, when life is amazing, when we can have positive focused attention into what we want to create, it won't matter, because we're setting a foundation going forward. And if that foundation is built on positivity and the probability of success and the expectation of success, that's exactly the foundational work that is needed in order to build something substantial in the future, when we're not as happy, when we're more low, when Jupiter exits Libra, things like that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Get the work done now when you're happy. We might feel like we just want to socialize and party, and socializing is taking up a lot of our time, and we just feel like we can't focus on the task at hand. Just get in the present moment. I've been telling a lot of people about sniffing peppermint oil. Peppermint oil, quick whiff, and you're just, zoop, you're focused. Neg Champa, another focused oil. These are all oils that are really excellent for just getting the chit chat out. We're social butterflies, we're air signs. It's hard to turn off our brains sometimes. Use oils. That's honestly the best advice I've received, is just peppermint oil before I start getting work done, and I'm just zoomed right in, okay? So you right now feel like you're being taken from. This is kind of a similar spread to Virgo that I just read for. The only difference is maybe we as Libras are taking from others too much, so taking away as if it's our sense of freedom, taking away as if it's our claim, it's as if it's our right, and not really caring who we hurt, you know, just sort of turning the blind eye. Or it's the other way around, and someone is taking from you, Libra, and they're not seeing how much they're hurting you. Either way, it's time to address that situation head on. Last month I was talking to you guys about just saying no. I really hope that you guys implemented that advice. It's been working beautifully for me, because I haven't had to say no. All I had to do was say no in January once or twice, and people got the hint that I just play it by ear now. If I'm not feeling it, not going. Like, it's just what it is. Like, and I don't make plans in advance now. The day of, when I wake up and I feel excited about doing that plan, I'll go and do it. It's really just about living in the present moment, you know? You owe that to yourself. You deserve and you're worthy of living in the present moment. When we start to live in the present moment and recognize that our main purpose is exactly what we're doing at that exact moment. Right now, what you're meant to be doing is watching this video. It just kind of relieves a lot of pressure. It's like, okay, like this is what I'm meant to be doing. It just sort of it takes away that anxiety as well. Like I always feel like, well, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. When I start to realize that no, my should is what I'm actually doing right now, I'm just like I have to gently bring myself back a lot of the times. I'm also noticing that the universe has been helping me. Shower this morning, mind's wandering, hit my elbow. Okay, I'm here, I'm back. Sometimes we just need to check in with ourselves. Breathing is another excellent way to stay in the present moment. I was telling Tauruses that I just read this quote, small breath, small life, big breath, big life. So taking big breaths randomly throughout the day, you'll start to get yourself more in the present moment. You'll start to realize the beauty that's surrounding you, and then you'll be open to receiving the goodness from the universe if you're presently available to receive it. If your mind's wandering in every way, you're not even going to see that beautiful moment that gave you a sense of peace. You're not going to see that, that $5 bill on the ground because you're going a million miles a minute. There's a reason why they say God rewards babies and the foolish, because they're just so receptive, and they're just so open to receiving the goodness of the universe because that's what they expect. They have wide eyes and bushy tails. It's almost time that we need to get back to that state of present consciousness, okay? So friends and family have been focused more on their own emotional turmoil than on yours. Kids have been a huge part of Libra's lives recently. I, for one, especially feel like kids are really speaking to me lately. They're really talking to me. I feel like they're like a key or something like that. Like they're going, like I don't know what it is. And I'm really curious and excited to see how all these kids around me are going to play out, what's going to happen there. But have fun with them. Have fun, because right now the family and friends are really focused more on their emotions. Like I said, they're more focused on the kids, they're more focused on themselves, they're more focused on finding their footing. So just be there for them the best that you know how to. Like I said, we are all a ripple in time and space. So what the actions that we make have an absolute cause and effect. Okay, so recognize that. Sometimes it's just showing someone a little piece of love, or telling them about the things that you love about them, showing them gratitude, showing them play. Play is when a kid comes up to you saying, "Do you want to play?" That is like the most amazing thing, because that is all that kid can offer you, is their divine and undivided attention in the form of play, and to make you laugh. When a kid asks you if you want to play, do yourself a favor and just say yes. Okay? Hope and fear. Like I said, definitely recognize what you've already accomplished, taking a step back and realizing that maybe it is time to complete something, finally, to get that done. But you also have a fear. For me, I'm on track to getting my PhD with the University of Metaphysics, and I don't want it to end, so I don't do my homework. But you know what I mean? What am I really solving? It's not conducive to my path, because I know that once I do finish, it'll be beneficial. But because I'm enjoying it so much, I'm not even doing it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense now that I'm saying it out loud. So recognize that, yeah, we want to complete something. We want to kind of pull up tighten our belt and just get to work. But we also fear what that work entails, We also fear what that means when it's completed. That'll be a change for sure. So recognize that, okay? Last card is the outcome. New frame of mind. This is the same as Virgo. So this new emotional frame of mind that we're going to experience around the full moon will really give us some inner work. It will really kind of allow us to take a step back, to look back at our accomplishments and feel more pride and feel more safe and secure and more solidified. And we'll like I said, this is the theme. This is the shadow. This is essentially what your subconscious is talking about. And the other card after that is just all these options. We have so many options. We have so many ideas flying at us. We can kind of feel bound by them. We can kind of feel restricted. Like, I have all these ideas, but I have no idea how to implement them. I want to implement them. I feel like if I don't, I'm going to be wasting this opportunity. So it's not fun anymore. You know, it feels very restrictive. Like I just want to move forward. I want to get these ideas off the ground because they're so plentiful and I feel amazing about them. But that hope and fear comes back up. You hope for the completion, but it's also fearful. So recognize that these feelings of fear of completion, trail it back. What happened when you completed something, you accomplished something that made you feel amazing? What happened? A lot of the times we accomplish something and then we just want the next thing because our ego is never satisfied. So recognize that maybe when we take a step back and don't accomplish it for our ego, and we accomplish it for our path, for our mission, for others, for source, when we're completing something out of love instead of out of accomplishment or success or acknowledgement, it's a completely different experience. You accomplish it because you're ready to help others. Like I said with my PhD, accomplish it because, sorry, I'm giving myself advice. I'm giving myself a reading right now. But accomplish things because it makes others happy and because you're going to benefit other people. And that kind of takes the ego out of it. Then it's more of a selfless act. See what I'm saying? Okay, I'm done talking. Thank you so much, Libras. I hope you have an amazing February and an excellent March, but I will be back in March to talk to you guys again. Thank you once again for the comments, likes, shares, subscribes. I really, really, truly appreciate it. I love you, Libras, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing February 2017. Bye, guys.